Yeah. Let's go. Kick it off. Kick it off. Let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. Okay. 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 Y'all know this guy, right? You see this guy? Kino Islam war. Hold up. Y'all know this guy, right? Y'all know this guy? Hair like lamb's wool. White as snow. His eyes like flame of fire. His feet like fine brass. Burnt in the furnace. Y'all know this guy, right? And you see how they flip that to this? He ain't got no white hair. It ain't woolly. His skin ain't burnt. See how they flip? They steady flip culture, right? Nah. You talking about people out here getting flipped with the culture? They out here talking about, yeah, Merry Christmas. Tricking off, throwing their bread away to Best Buy, Sam's Club, all that shit. Ain't even recognizing the true meaning of this right here. Hold up. Let's go into that. Let's go into that real fast. Let's go into that. First and foremost, though, peace and love to all you Moors out there, all you Muslims out there. You see this right here behind me, though? Take a look at that right there. Is this on your wall? Take a close look at that right there. See, we need to be dripped up in our Moorish drip. This is what we need to be doing. This our shit. All this shit, this our shit. We need to be dripped up. Wearing what we supposed to be wearing. This right here, though, this flag right here, if you look at the colors of Christmas, what's the colors of Christmas? Red and green. So what else they done told us? They done told us that this dude right here, they done told us that dude, this was so-called Jesus. Whole time, he really was this. This what he really was. We finna get into all that, though. We finna share this beam out. Look. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Share this beam out. Peace and love to all you Moors, Asiatics, and Muslims that's out there. Let's get into it. The pillaged colors of Christmas. We're going to kick a brand new season off. 'Tis the season. It say, the adored Christmas colors of green and red are yet another stolen legacy that originated in the West African empire of Moorish nations. We already finna just kick the dough off. We finna kick the whole dough off for Christmas. We finna kick the whole dough off for Santa Claus. We kicking a whole new series off. You're going to want to get into this because this taps into our history, our bloodline. We've been walking around. They've been lying to us this whole time. Our entire lives, they've been lying. The green and red, they stolen. What they stole from? This right here. They stole from this right. This is what it's stolen from. This right here. This is what they stole. But let's get into it, though. Let's go. Prior to the African slave trade to the Moorish nationals, green was the adopted color for Islam and meant fresh life, life everlasting. The red symbolized blood that has been shed in defense of the high principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. To this day, the national flag of the West African Kingdom of Morocco and the Moorish American national flag both display these colors with an open green pentagram centered in a blood and red banner. Blood and red banner. Now watch this though. I want to show y'all something in real time though. Look at this. Now you know how they be telling the story about pirates and all that shit? Look at this shit. Look at this. See, this how strong that red is right there. This how strong that red is. Even in the pirate days, look at this. Even in the pirate days, they had red flags flying around. Even in the pirate days, they still had red flags flying, right? They still had them red flags flying around, huh? Let's go a little bit further. So what did it say? It said, in the Kingdom of Morocco, as well as the Moorish American national flag. So that's two distinct places. That's over here. Hold up. That's over here. And this Morocco over here. They got the same flag over there. And they got the same flag over here, which is the Al Moroccan Empire. Al Maghrib Al Aska. So think about it now. How can the same flag that's flying over there in Morocco over there, how can the same flag be flying over here in these lands? Let's go a little further. What it say? It say this. It say, yet few Western minds, especially those of the misnomer Negroes, blacks, and colored people, notice the use of these grand colors are forbidden to be manufactured, displayed, or worn, for fear inquiring minds will really want to know their origin. So you would start asking questions if they start displaying these red and green flag all around. We on page 255. If you got the book, The Exhuming of a Nation. Let's go. So if you start asking questions like, man, Santa Claus, his colors is red and green. How many reindeers did he have? See? Then you'd be like, well, the lead reindeer name was Rudolph. Rudolph's nose was red. He's the lead reindeer and his nose was red, and Santa Claus rocking red and green. Because the origin of Christmas, the colors are red and green, symbolizing this right here. See, that's how it's getting symbolized, though. Let's go a little bit further. And you say this. What did it say? It say, one merely should check their wardrobe to note the absence of the combined Moorish green and red colors, except for the ho-ho-ho connection. As for Yule logs, holy mistletoe trinity, and melonless people, flying reindeer, and bearded pale-skinned fat man that stalk folks all year to tell them if they've been good or bad. All these are falsehoods, paganistic, and hold no true salvation for fallen humanity. Man, listen, man. Listen, we all been lied to, myself included. We all been lied to, G. We all been lied to. Ever since we were shorties, we've been lied to. Think about it. If they got the audacity to do this, ain't no bounds on what they gonna do. Man, if they said Jesus, Yahushua, look like this from this, man, they'll tell us anything. Any and everything they'll flip and move around. To fit what? To fit the European pale skin narrative. But it's our own people, though. The pastors, the reverends, they all in on it. All of them in on it. All you gotta do is keep reading, and you go right here with it. What it say? It says, without a doubt, Christmas is the biggest European hoax and pacifier of psychic subjugation since they made an African Jesus in their pale skin likeliness just so they could remember who's their creator. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ain't we talking about that? Ain't we talking about that? Ain't we talking about that? They got the nerve to flip the description in the book. But see, they know our people don't really want to read like that because we didn't got brainwashed in school so damn much. We don't want to read no more. I ain't gonna lie. And I see that a lot of people don't want to read no more because we tired of hearing the bullshit from them schools. Get out of school, we like, fuck that. I don't even want to look at really no book no more. So I feel that. But now the answers whole time been in them books. The answers really been in them books, fam. They really been in there. All that history, that world history, look, all of the world history is Moorish history. Look, all of the history around the world is really world history for us. Because we ain't never sit still in one place. We always traveled and moved around. We ain't never just sit still in one location. We ain't never just sit still. And then say, why would the colors of Christmas be red and green? And the colors of the Moorish flag is red and green. And where do the stars sit at? Where does the star sit at? On the tree. Where do the stars sit at? On the tree. At the top. The Moorish star, right there, the star of Venus, sits at the top of the Christmas tree. But they took that, flipped it, and was like, nah, we finna flip the whole meaning of Christmas around. Just like the name Santa Claus. Saint Nick. Saint Nick? Who is Saint Nick? Who's that? Who's Saint Nick? Who's Saint Nick? Let's look at some. I'm gonna show y'all this. These images right here. This is Saint Simon from Cana in Galilee. One of the 12 apostles. Do he look like a pale face? No, sir. He's a Moor. Just like Saint John, the apostle. You know John out the Bible? This is what he looked like before they put the pale face on him. This is what he really looked like. He had locks. Saint John. Then you got the Russian icon, Saint John. This is how they painted him. From the book, the so-called black rulers, military leaders, clergy, and Moors who saved medieval Europe. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. We on page 140 if you got the book. This is in Russia. So how the Russians out there, how they get it right? This is in a Russian museum. This right here. See what it said? What it said though? Hair like lamb's wool. Feet like brass burned in the fire. Look at his feet. Look at his hair. Stop playing. Saint Tikhon, the bishop of Amethyst in Cyprus. That's not a pale face. No, sir. He got on the drip of the royals. This is royal drip. See? Then you talking about who you said? Who you said more? Who you said? You said Pete, right? Hold up. We're going to do it in real time. We're going to do it in real time. This Saint Benedict. This the more Palermo, Italy. All around the world, we been here. We been here. All around the world. Hold up. You need some more? You need to see a little bit more. Don't keep in mind, we still talking about Christmas now. We still talking about Christmas. Said that tea hot. You know it. You know it. That tea hot, right? Look at this. This is the Council of Nicaea before they Europeanized it and put the pale faces on it. So this whole time, it was our own people and the clergy who sold out. This is how they really looked. Constantine and all of them. This is how they really look. Dark complexion, swarthy complexion. They was not pale face people. This is when the Europeans flipped it and our own people sold out and kept the lie going. Bing fucking bong. This is what they really look like. So it was never the European pale face people. It was our own people. Exactly, more. This is called reconstructed history. Disassociation. Because once you connect them dots back to the real history, you start seeing yourself. Now you can hold your own people accountable. We can hold our own accountable because we're going to say, how the hell we had all this and we just dropped the ball? Man, what happened? Who sold out to this? See that? To transformation. Constantine's prototypical transformation of Serapis Christus to Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, this is how it start changing. See, this is how it start changing, and we start looking at stuff like this. No, this is what Jesus looked like. No, sir. He ain't never look like that. He ain't never look like that. All that shit is a lie. It goes Saint Monica of Hippo, Africa, and keep in mind we in North Africa right now. See, only this I ask of you: remember me at the altar of God. Look at her hands. Look at her face. She's not a pale skin. She's not a hybrid. This is Saint Monica. All these people got high status. Yes, sir. All these people got high status. St. Augustine the Hippo. Here he is. He's the founding father of the early Christian church. Thought it was a pale skin? No, sir. You thought it was a pale skin? No, we still, keep in mind, we still talking about the connection with Christmas. We still connecting the dots. Look at Cyprian, founding father of the early church. Do that look like a pale face? All this stuff is researchable. Exactly. Brown, not black. They had nationalities. They didn't call themselves no crayon colors. That's how they had a high status like they had. Huh? This how they had a high status like they had. Look. Let's go a little further. Let's go a little further. Check the drip out. This is one of the great African popes of the early church. They all know what time it is, fam. It was our own people that sold out. It wasn't just the pale-faced Europeans that's doing shit dirty. Nah. It's our own people. They wanted that power. They wanted that drip. They wanted that bread. So they like, shit, all right, well, we gonna enslave people. We gonna cook up a lie. And we finna get it in. That's their mission. That's what they was on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go a little further into that, which we gonna do, pick up this book right here called God Man, the Word Made Flesh. Just pick up this one. But see that time right there? That time right there of people selling out. And that time of people not having the knowledge in our minds to recognize the sellouts, that shit dead. Over with now. It's over with for that. The more asks for St. Pete, right? You ask for St. Pete. What St. Pete look like, boy? St. Pete? Say it ain't so, St. Pete. St. Pete before the racial transformation. Now what you said? Huh? Nah. All this is flowing and going together. All this is flowing and going together. Watch. Now let's connect some more dots. All right. Let's connect some more dots. What does it say right here? We got to connect some more dots. Okay. Let's connect some more dots now. Come on. Let's connect some more dots now. It say, when the pale faces came into power, they shifted the colors. Watch this. It say, but as late as the 1500s, the Ethiopians still depicted, so the Moors still depicted their gods and heroes as so-called black. So that means not black in the sense of color, but they painted them to symbolize Moorish people. All right. You feel me? So it's not black in the sense of what they say, like a color. No, they only paint the ancient ones and the elders. They painted it black to symbolize us, melanated people, Moorish people. This is why they did the colors. And they was like, all right, y'all gonna be this type. They painted. OK, painted. Don't mean you born black, but they painted the portraits and the statues black to symbolize Moorish descent. All right, let's go. Let's go. And you say J.A. Rogers, 100 Amazing Facts About the So-Called Negro. And you say, if you want to pay, if you got the book, follow along. You got the book? Follow along. I'm on number 47. So it said the Moors depicted their gods and heroes painted black, and their devils and villains, they painted them white. God, this is what was going on. They depicted us as the heroes and the gods. But the pale-faced people, they depicted them as white. They painted them white, and it symbolized devilish villains. But when they flipped it with the narrative in the 1500s, they changed the narrative to start making so-called painted white statues look like the gods, look like the heroes. But the statues that was painted black like this, they demonized it. They demonized it. But you can't demonize this because this is where it started at. We the source. Moors are the source. And when you flip the word more around, you get room. Make room out there. You got to make these people out here, they got to move around. You got to make these people out here move around. How they going to move around? They going to move around because you know your nationality. You know your birthright. You know your history. You know where you come from. You know your flag been repping for over 100,000 years, 10,000 years, 50,000 years. You know your flag. You know your history. How somebody going to make you move when you already standing there strong? Can't nobody make you move. How somebody going to make us move out our own land? That's why they keep saying, the immigrants, they're coming here. European hybrids is the immigrants. The immigrants already been here. Yeah. The immigrants have already been here. If you're not an American, then you're an immigrant. You're a foreign national. But you're not a national here. Hold up. You're a foreign national, but you're not a national here in these lands. Hold up. Keep in mind, we connecting these dots. We still talking about Christmas. We still talking about Santa Claus. You got people that's gonna go flat damn near broke, trying to keep up with the Joneses to buy something for a holiday they don't even know nothing about. That shit wild. So let's go a little further. And you say this. It say, most damaging of all is the children of Western cultures, by being fed a steady diet of these media lies, cannot develop the freedom of their God powers that are found only in truth. Wow. Remember, consider thou art a parent, and the children thou have produced is thy duty to support. It is in the nature of every soul to seek truth, even to the very ends of the universe. Hold on, we got to pause on that. We got to pause on that shit. Wow. It is our duty to seek the truth, even to the ends of the universe. That remind me, I'm watching Pulp Fiction. Seen Pulp Fiction before? Turn this way. You seen Pulp Fiction? Marcellus. Remember that scene with Marcellus? And he was looking for Butch. Remember that scene? And dude asked him like, salute, more. Remember dude asked him, he was like, she's like, well, how far are you prepared to go? He's like, I'm prepared to scour the earth. I'm prepared to scour the earth. Watch Pulp Fiction. It's a lot of Jews in there. Pulp Fiction. If you not prepared to scour the earth for the truth, what you doing? And whole time, it's our obligation as parents, mothers, fathers, to give our babies the best information possible. So now put this to this right here. Put that to this right here. Then you would say, do it make sense to continue lying to our children? but we want our children to tell us the truth. What kind of contradiction is that? We lying to our babies, talking about it's a fat, pale-faced European going roof to roof, dropping gifts off from chimney to chimney. Get your ass out of here. Yeah. So it's a fat European that's going roof to roof with some reindeers, and he got a bag. Fam, what you got in that bag, man? What you got in that bag? How you got enough gifts in this bag to go hood to hood? Huh? You got that many gifts in the bag? Hold up. But I thought you had a list. Right. You in the PJs, you in the suburbs, you everywhere. But I thought you had a list that you was writing down where you was taking notes and seeing the people was being naughty or nice. I thought you had a list. Where your list at? I thought you had a list. Hey man, somebody been lying for a long time. Long time. Look. Therefore, educate your children with the maxims of the truth, and their hearts will unfold unto infinite wisdom. If we educate our babies with the maxims of the truth, we ain't got to worry about where their heart gonna be at. We ain't got to worry about where their heart finna be at. From the book, The Exhuming of a Nation. That's where we at. Nah, you ain't late. You right on time. Right on time. Really ain't no such thing as late though. It ain't no such. You can ask the barbers in the shop where I'm at. Shout out to the barbers in the shop, man. Infinite Styles. You can ask them what I always say. When something, the client be coming in there, they be like, man, Kush, man, you running late, man. I ain't running late. I'm right on time. I'm right on time. Straight up. Ain't no so. What's late? Late what? I'm right on time. What you mean? Right on time is when I'm there. Right on time. Look, and you say this. Let me know. Oh yeah, let me know where y'all tuning in from with it too. North Carolina, Islam. So look, this is where it get crazy at. This is where it get crazy at. Nah, he talking about them people. Them people, right? Shipped in the colors. Them people. Now, what it say about them people, though? It say, Father Fernandez, South Carolina, Islam. Let me know where y'all at with it out there, man. Rep where you from. Father Fernandez, a Catholic missionary who worked amongst them at this time. They paint Christ, the Blessed Virgin, and other saints in black form, black paint. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Father Fernandez. He's a Catholic missionary. He talking about they painted over there. They painted Christ, the Blessed Virgin, and the other saints in so-called black form, which is really this right here. We not black. They just painted us like this to symbolize our Moorish bloodline. That's why they painted us like this. You know what I'm saying? We not this, but they painted us to symbolize Moorish ancestry. To symbolize gods, heroes, goddesses. And the so-called devils and the villains, they painted in white paint. Bing bong. You know, this is what they do. This is what they was doing. This is what they was doing. Then it say this. It said, and the devils and wicked men, they painted them white. Thus Christ and his apostles are all painted black. And Judas painted white because he was wicked. He was wicked. That's why they painted Judas. They painted them white. Annas, Captius, Philip, Herod, and the so-called Jews are painted white. Key word, painted. While Michael is painted black. He's painted. He's not black. He's just painted black. Big difference. And look, and the devil is painted white, symbolizing a villain, symbolizing somebody that does people dirty, wrong, symbolizing the devils. This is why they painted the statues white, and then they painted the other statues black. They painted them. The people wasn't white and black. They just painted the people white and black. The painted people that was painted black, them was the ones who was Moors, symbolizing heroes and sheroes. You feel me? Painted, not nationality. All right? Big difference. Then we go right here. Islam, peace. Then you say this right here. Keep in mind though, we still talking about this. We still talking about Christmas. Now watch this though. What it say? What it say right here talking about Christmas? What it say? It say, nicknaming is also a pagan practice to defame, shorten, or reduce one's attributes or identity is a European custom. Paleface. That's where that came from, Nicknaming came from pagan practices, Nicknaming eventually leads to the deforming of one's status and subsequent misplacement. In fact, after naming themselves white, Europeans became world renowned for renaming, nicknaming, and misnomers until the original true and divine names are meaningless or forgotten. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So that sound like what they do all the time. They nickname it, they rearrange it, and they make up something new. Look. Where you at? Where you at? Like something like this, right? Something like this. They do something like this. Look at this. This what they do all the time. They do stuff like this all the time. They'll be like, nah, these buildings right here, these buildings are just skyscrapers. Fam, these buildings, this talking about nicknaming, how they changed the name, and then eventually you forget the whole origin of what it was. These these are towers for harvesting lightning for energy. The Empire State Building, the Sears Tower. We don't call it the Willis Tower if you from the rack. We call it the Sears Tower. It's always going to be the Sears Tower. So, you from the rack, you know what I'm talking about. And what it say? Hold up. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. What it say? It says, in the lobby of the Empire State Building in New York City, it clearly shows energy harvesting from its tower. All these are energy harvesters, but they changed the name up though. They just say, nah, it's a skyscraper. Nah, it's really a harvester for lightning energy. That's what it's a conductor. Hear that? Hear that? Turn me up, man. Turn me up. Turn me up. This what they on. But see, this what it really is though. See? Just like food right here. Just like food. Huh? Just like food. They talking about, it's a pale-faced European flying roof to roof. First of all, how he get in your house? Hey, how did Santa Claus get in your crib and you ain't got no chimney? How he get in there? How did he get in your house? You ain't got no chimney to your house. So how he get in there? Hold up. So he just was on your rooftop, pulled up on there in the sled. You got reindeer on top of your roof and shit. And he just get on there and slide his fat ass down Wait, how you gonna slide and you ain't got no chimney? How that work? Yo, man, we gotta stop lying to our babies, fam. That shit dead. We gotta stop lying to our babies. We gotta stop lying to our babies, fam. Then you say this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Then you say, what it say right here? It say today, for example, many people are fooled by the familiar misnomers Indians, blacks, sardines. Hold up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What it say? You talking about he popped up on the fire escape. You know the rack up in here. Yes, sir. South side, east side crazy, out west with it, up north with it. You already know. So it say these are misnomers. It say these are not true names of the subjects, and subsequently they do not exist. Like so, Saint Nicholas became Saint Nick into today's Santa Claus of the North Pole, complete with superhuman powers. 400 slave elves. Hold up. So you trying to say that it was what again? It was what again? So his name was Saint Nick. Who's Saint Nick? Wait a minute. Who's Saint Nick? Let's find out together. Who's Saint Nick? Let's see. Let's do it in real time. It's better like that. Who's Saint Nick? Saint Nick. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's go to images. And you already know how they're gonna try to put the pale face on the images. You already know that. All right? You already know. But when I put it up there, this is what pops up. If you scroll down, because you know they're gonna put the pale face on the image, because they don't want the real image out there. You gotta go look for the real image. There it is. There it is. Huh? There it is. Oh, let me move this out the way. Let me get it clear. Let me move this out the way. There he is. Huh? This is Saint Nick. This is what he really looked like. Hold up. Oh, let's get a little close up. He said what? Hair like lamb's wool. White as snow. Feet like brass. Well, he got some red slippers on. That's ironic. He got red on, right? He got red on. But this is Saint Nick though. His hands. Huh? So when they say Saint Nick, this is why pale-faced Europeans, this is why they darken their skin over there in Europe, and they pay homage to Saint Nick. Saint Nick was dark complexion or more. So he did a lot of good deeds and he helped out a lot of people. That's why they say they looking up to Saint Nick, and he dropped gifts off. This is the origin of Saint Nick. And they keep in mind that European custom. They nickname, they rearrange, they put another name on it. And by the time you get around to it, you didn't forget. You didn't forget what the whole thing was. You feel me? You didn't forget what the whole situation was. Look, let's go a little further. Let's go a little further. But of course, you know they're going to put look what they did. Look what they did though. See, today. See, they put it right in our face. Today though, how he look like this? So he was over here looking like this, but y'all didn't change them to look like this. Right in front of our faces. See that? Today. So you went from this Moorish to this, a pale skinned European. And they get all the reverends, all the pastors. They get all of them to sell out because they take a payoff check to keep the lie going. This is before Photoshop. This is before Photoshop. A Moorish Pope. And this is after Photoshop. Y'all, get the fuck out of here, man. How you go from this right here to you over here looking like this? Get your ass out of here, boy. Boy, is you stupid? This is why we got to dig in. There it is. Here go another one. There it is. Oh, nah, don't run nowhere. Nah. The real Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas, and when they say Greek, see, they'll try to tell us that Greek was pale-faced Europeans. No, sir. The Greeks were actually dark complexion. They had locks in their hair. They had an army. They was feared. The Greeks were dark complexion Moorish people. They was not pale skinned people. You want to go a little further into the book? Let's go. Let's go a little further into this book right here. But we'll be thinking from them telling us on some, they was pale-faced people. How was they pale-faced? How was all of the apostles? How'd they have locks in their hair? How'd their hair look like that? Huh? How did their hair look like that? They all got locks in their hair. They all dark complexion. See, it's no pale-faced people on here. This is founded before 1136, St. Mary's Church. Huh? Meanwhile, we talking about the first Greeks and the first Romans. The first Greeks and the first Romans had locks in their hair. Check them out. So when they say Santa Claus and the Greeks, and they talk about Saint Nick, and they try to rename him Saint Nicholas, then they renamed him to Saint Nick, then they renamed him to Santa Claus. You see? And they said he had elves and all that shit. He had reindeers. They said he had a whole lot of stuff, right? But see, you say he looked like your brother? On God. He looked like a lot of our people. And he got locks in his hair. He got locks. The first everything on the, let me turn this around. Fam. The first everything on the planet was dark complexion people. Moorish people. The first everything on the planet, including Europeans, were dark complexion people. They were not pale-faced people, because the pale-faced people didn't even get on the planet yet. We've been here so long, European pale-faced people wasn't even created. That was our own people fighting against our own people. They wasn't even here yet, G. Let's go. It is. The Greeks and the Romans, the Roman Empire. See that? The connection is the name. Moor. That's the connection. You see? Moorish, we don't say black because we ain't black. Moorish African Berbers employed by the Roman Empire were master horsemen. So when you see Roman Empire, it's Moorish Empire. When you see British Empire, it's Moorish Empire. They just renamed it. Again, with the customs that they do, they always rename something. They always got to rename something. You see, they defame it, they shorten it, they reduce it, they change the identity, they nickname it. This what's been going on. They nickname it into a misnomer. And then after a little while, time go on, people forget. They forget. Know what I'm saying? This is why we got to dig into the crates and we got to figure it out. And that's what we on right now. On God. Super high vibration, super high energy, super high frequency. We start looking at these images and we start seeing ourselves on there. These ain't pale-faced people. They didn't have no nobility. They didn't have no status. Look, when you see these people, show you something. This right here. This is the Roman Emperor, Servius. He's the head of a dynasty. Remember this book right here? 100 Amazing Facts About the So-Called Negro, J.A. Rogers. Remember that? Now, you remember this section, number 47? Where I was talking about where it said that as late as the 1500s, the Moors still depicted their gods and heroes. They painted them black. The people were not black. They were painted black to symbolize what? Gods and heroes. Goddesses and hero and sheroes. You feel me? And the devils, they depicted the devils and the villains. They painted them white, symbolizing the pale skinned people. See, you gotta know what you're looking at. That's what we on right now. Harlem Islam. This is Servius. See that? This is who we is. These ain't pale skinned people. All these people from these times were dark complexion, olive complexion, swarthy complexion. They was not pale faced people. See? The Moorish Roman Empire, emperor, Servian dynasty. See that? He got locks in his hair. Yo, he got locks in his hair. And this goes back right here. Look, it goes right back to the pillage of the colors of Christmas. They hijacked everything, fam. And they got our own people, the pastors, the reverends, all these people out here talking about, yeah, you could just call yourself black and Indian and be a Hebrew. None of those terms go beyond a certain point. But over and over and over and over, you still see the word more. Over and over and over and over. All you gotta do is turn your God eye on. Turn it on, and then you're gonna start seeing stuff start connecting right in front of your eyeballs. You finna be like, how do I keep seeing Moorish people, dark complexion people? How I keep seeing these people? How do I keep bumping into these people and these connections? Because more goes back hundreds of thousands, millions of years. You think I'm making this up? Son, you think I'm making this up, man? Look. You know how they say, if you put something in the book, you can hide it. Look. Keep in mind, we still talking about Christmas. We still talking about all of that, right? Still talking about all of that, right? Ancient Kemet, Tamari, we still talking about all of that. Now look at this. I just want to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all this right here. Look at this. Off the fly. Yeah. Off the fly. Morus is a word which suggests a great deal. Now, keep in mind, we talking about the Greeks, right? We talking about the Romans, right? We talking about all that, right? Now, you say the Greeks and all that, the Gaelic dictionaries, okay? All of this is a connection. The locks, it's all a connection. But we out here celebrating this right here, not even realizing we've been spending our bread on a fake holiday. A fake holiday. You say your last name is Britain. Bing, bucking, bong. And you just happen to be on here right now. That's wild. Allah don't make no mistakes. So when you say Britain, you supposed to be here right now. You supposed to be right here right now. You say, tell me who is the bad colors when your king tried to erase my star in the 40s? Okay. Colors are not people. People are not colors. People have nationalities. Colors don't. So when you name the nationality, then you can have a convo. Colors, they not it. Everybody on the earth has a nationality. Point blank, period. All right? Look at this. And you say this. Any Latin dictionary, any old one at least, will tell you that Moorish is a Moor, a blackamoor, or a tawny Moor. And Shakespeare uses the word Moor. Hold up. Who? Who used the word? Wait a minute. Who used the word? Shakespeare? He used the word Moor as a synonym for so-called Negro or Negro. Keep in mind. Keep in mind. Shakespeare, Moorish, that's Greek. And it means Moor. One meaning of Moorish in Latin is palace. And the words marsh, morass, moorish, merce in Saxon and Moor, look at the spelling, M-O-O-R or M-U-I-R, are all different forms, clearly of one original root, whatever that may be. One original root, whatever that may be. Hold up. It said, whatever that may be, right? Ain't that what it said? Ain't that what it said? It said whatever that may be. Like they don't know. You feel me? Like they don't know what it is. Talking about what it may be. So what it may be? What it may be is exactly on the hieroglyphics, the metanetia. So when you want to go to Tamari, or when you want to go to ancient times, and the Egyptians for the record, and the Phoenicians, that's not super ancient. You can go before that. You could go way before that. But that's what they going with. You could go all the way back here. You really want to jump? If you really want to jump in a time machine, you really want to go in a time machine and take off? Get this book right here. The Lost City of Civilization of Lemuria. Like if you really want to just jump in the time machine and just blast off, go right here. This book go crazy. Just jump in the time machine. Just jump in the time. Whenever you feel like it, you feel froggy, get this right here. Jump in the time machine. You finna go into a whole other world. Right here. Lost Civilization of Lemuria. That's when you talking about, listen, the creation and the people that was here first. When you ready to dive in there, feel free. Jump in there. Just jump in there. Don't worry about, man, I ain't ready for that yet. I need to build myself up for that, Kush. No, sir. No, you don't. Just dive in there. Dive in there, G. Don't wait around. Dive in there. Now, you seen how they was talking about it may be more? You sure it may be more, or is it more? Facts, the land of Mu. This is where I rock with y'all. We got intelligent Moors on these beam outs. This is why I rock with y'all. Each one teach one. You know, they was talking about Morus. See that word right there? M-O-O-R or M-U-I-R. They are all different forms, clearly of one original root, whatever that may be. Like they don't know, like the pre-Hellenic Greeks. Huh? I don't even know how to say this word. I don't even know how to say this word, but it still got the word more in there. See that? Mere. Still got the word more in there. See that? The word is still in there. Now, right over here, cross-reference, on the fly. There go Moros again. That Greek adaptation. There go Moros. So if you want to talk about the Kemetic language, the Phoenician language, the Aramaic language, you want to talk about all these different languages. Huh? You want to talk about Gaelic and Arabic and Ge'ez, and you want to talk about all these interesting languages. Guess where they come from, though? Huh? The hieroglyphics began to take on a lettering system in the form of an upper Kemetic script, Kemites, known as Proto-Semitic or Ancient Moabite and Canaanite, from which the Greek, Roman, Latin, and English alphabets are derived. Whole time I thought they just said it may come from an original root. Like they don't know what the fuck the original root is though. Man, stop playing. This is why it's each one teach one. The more we start sharing this information, the more we start growing, the more our babies finna be like, they already super geniuses. But now they finna get that aggressive in them. You feel me? That super passion finna kick off earlier and earlier and earlier. So now, we ain't gonna be out here talking about, yeah, it's a pale-faced European flying rooftop to rooftop, fam. Leave some cookies and some milk out. Fam, think about that shit now. We got taught to leave some cookies and some milk out. Yeah. Some cookies and some milk out. Man, you know your daddy, you know your mama maxed them cookies and that milk when you took your ass to bed. You know that already. Now you know. You feel me? So what sense do it make now to be telling our babies like, yeah, just leave some cookies and some milk out. They finna max them cookies. They finna max that milk. And don't let it be no almond milk or something like that. Know what I'm saying? Don't let it be that. They gonna max that shit. Soon as you take your ass to bed, them cookies is gone. Know that. Them cookies is gone. Now you know who ate them. Your mama. She ate them. She maxed them cookies. And your daddy maxed them. You see that? But the British picks, like those of other lands, stand out again as dark-skinned man. You say, how long did I realize before I realized that Santa was fake? Man, I knew something was wrong when they told me. Real shit. When they said Santa Claus was just going rooftop to rooftop, I always figured like some ain't really go right with that story. But then when I start studying more science, it start connecting more dots, and I start seeing like, man, this. I always knew some ain't sound right with that story. But then later on, studying and connecting these dots, I see like, man, we all been lied to, G. I'm talking, we all been collectively just lied to. They didn't send everybody off. But we getting back on track now. Because it's each one teach one. You feel me? We getting back on track. We starting to see that the color right here, red and green, we starting to see like this whole time, red and green this whole time, tis the season. 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 So y'all been lying this whole time. So season to season, y'all been lying then. What else y'all been lying about? What else y'all been lying about? Share this beam out. And you go right here. Just like Easter bunnies. How you gonna have How you gonna have an Easter bunny that lays chicken eggs and then the children go out there and hunt for them? Man, this shit is crazy. You got an Easter bunny that lay chicken eggs and she go out there hunting. Wait a minute. How the hell do the rabbit lay chicken eggs? See, when we think about all the shit we've been lied to, fam, this shit is crazy, G. So a bunny laying eggs, and then we go out to go find the eggs, but they came from a bunny. But the bunny didn't just lay eggs. The bunny laid colorful eggs. Oh, so the bunny laid some colorful eggs with chocolate in them and some candy, some Hershey Kisses. So the bunny laid them, right? So you see how we been lied to, man? Bunnies laying colorful chicken eggs. That shit wild. That's what they own now. But that shit over with now. It's over with. Yeah, everything got an origin and it's all Moorish. All of it. Let's go a little further. How much time we got? Okay, we got a little bit of time right now. But don't, I'm saying? This is series right now. So what it say? To be themselves, gods, every child needs to know the truth. Every child needs to know the truth. The original God-man of the Nile, Kemetans, Canaanites, Hittites, and Moabites were the world's first astronomers. They recorded the exact timing and beginning of the 4 seasons with a calendar year. This is what we was doing. Solstice, pronounced solstice, is one of the 2 periods during the year when the sun is either in its northernmost or southernmost position. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up, fam. Is you saying what I think you saying? Hold up. Is you saying what I think you saying, man? Are you saying what I think you saying? Huh? Are you saying what are you saying what I think you saying? You said, hold up. You said make a children's book. I got some on the way. Christmas. Kemites, Canaanites, Hittites, Moabites. From the book. The Exhuming of a Nation. From the book. Right. Man, turn me up, man. What's up? Turn me up, man. Turn me up. Turn me up. You say what? So you dealing with astrology again. So you dealing with astronomy? Because we were ancient astronomers dealing with the solstice of the northernmost or southernmost positions. So we dealing with as above, so below. Because back then, more than now, we was in our God self. We was in our God selves at this time. This is where we was at. Pick up the book. America is the true old world. Don't mind the cover getting tore off. This shit battle tested. This shit is battle tested. Don't mind the cover getting tore off. As long as the info there, we still cooking. See? And we talking about the great mother Mu. Going back to you Moabite women out there. You Canaanite women out there. You Hittite women out there. You Phoenician women out there. You Kemetic women out there. Huh? We talking about y'all Amorite women out there. Because y'all are all of those. Moorish man come from y'all. Not the other way around. This is a matriarchy, not a patriarchy. And they want to keep us in the mentality like, yeah, we're a patriarchy. No, we're a matriarchy. The man and the woman sat down together and broke bread and came up with decisions about what was best for the family, what was best for civilization. We talking about the heads was at the table. Man and women sat down together. You saying America is older than Egypt? That's the question. Great question. The Americas is a continent. Egypt, you got Upper Egypt and you got Lower Egypt. That's in the Americas. Down there when you talking about like Kentucky, when you talking about Louisville, when you talking about Mississippi, when you talking about Egypt, that's Lower Egypt. Upper Egypt, you talking about something like Illinois, Ohio, you feel me? Indiana. You talking about, that's what we talking about, connecting them dots. That's what we talking about. So Egypt, Tamari is in the Americas. It's nowhere else. It's here. It got moved on paper over there. And what they do? What they do? What they do? It said what? What they do again? What did they do? They rearranged it. They renamed it. They misplaced it. And people forgot. This is their strategy. The they is the U.S. corporation. They flipped it inside out. And people think over here, that over here is Egypt. This is modern though. This is not ancient. Egypt wasn't over here first. Egypt is over here first. In North America. Bing bong. This is where Egypt is really at. You got Upper Egypt. And then you got Lower Egypt. Down here. Tennessee, Memphis, Arkansas. You feel me? All this over here. Upper and Lower Egypt is right here. Egypt ain't over there first. All this stuff over here is second. Let me ask y'all this right here. How could there be... Let me show y'all this. How could there be a Lebanon? Let's zoom in. Zoom in. There it is. How could it be a Lebanon in Illinois? How could it be a Lebanon in Oregon? How could it be a Palestine in Ohio? Think about it. How can it be a Jordan in the Americas? Look at all these names that's over here. Fam, do you know it's over 400 so-called Arabic names named after cities in the Americas, North America? It's over 400 some names. So the same exact names over here, you got a Cairo, Illinois. And that's in so-called Egypt. Pick up this book right here. Let me show y'all something. Where you at? Show y'all this book right here. Because I'm finna slide in a minute. We said Cairo, Illinois. They used to have these right here. Bondage in Egypt. Slavery in Southern Illinois. You said it's a Lebanon in Tennessee. Oh, wow. Get this book right here. Southern slavery in Southern Illinois. Bondage in Egypt. Now you would say, how the hell they talking about Southern Illinois is bondage in Egypt? Because Southern Illinois is Egypt. It's Upper Egypt. See? All this is Upper Egypt. Then when you go down here, like I said, to Kentucky, Tennessee, Memphis, Arkansas, that's Southern Egypt. This is Upper Egypt. It's just in Southern Illinois. It's a Lebanon in Ohio. Wow. You say it's a town called Egypt in Massachusetts. Ooh. You see, when the truth hit, it hit hard. Hit like a sledgehammer. It hit hard. You say it's a Lebanon and Cairo in Arizona. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You said, where did guns come from first? Guns came from us. Everything first came from Moors, G. Everything came from us. There is no hybrid Europeans, pale-faced people making nothing. They didn't make nothing first. They didn't make nothing first. No. They didn't make nothing first. They didn't make nothing first. They didn't make nothing first. I'm on my yay shit right now. So keep in mind, the red, black, and green banner. This right here. I'm on my yay shit right now. Turn me up. Yeah, turn me up. You said, what's the book with Christmas in it? This book right here. Pick up this right here. The Exhuming of a Nation. Get this one. Get this book right here. Alright. So this right here. The red, black, and green banner. This right here. Hold up. Let's do it in real time though. It's better like that. So I'll show y'all. This right here. This red, black, and green banner right here. Islam. This right here is not a national flag. What you thought? This was a national flag? See, this is the real flag. This is the flag of the empire. The Moorish Empire. This right here. Red and green. This right here. This ain't a national flag. This is a Pan-African banner. A banner. You can have anything could be a banner. You can have a Dunkin' Donuts banner outside. That don't mean it's a nation. It's like the Nation of Islam. That ain't no nation. They hang a banner up. Just like the RBGs, they hang up a banner. The Garveyites, they hang up a banner. This ain't no national flag. What nation on the planet do this represent? What's their constitution? What's their government? Who are they citizens? What's their treaty? In order to have a nation, you got to have all those. You got to have a national seal. This ain't got none of that. Therefore, it meets none of that. So it's dead. Okay? This ain't even associated with any African country or any African nation. This right here ain't on nothing. It ain't associated with nothing. People be hanging this up just to hang it up for decoration. But if you ask them, what do this mean? What nation do this represent? It represents black liberation. Black liberation. Now, how wild do that sound now? It ain't got no national flag, no national seal, no treaty, no constitution, no money connected to it. It ain't got no other nation connected to that flag. So how could it be anything that we could use? Throw it to the wayside. Get rid of that shit. Because it ain't on nothing. Yeah, this one gonna burn them. But it's called 'Tis the Season. Yeah. 'Tis the season. Told you I'm on my yay shit right now. Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear that? Mother Nature talking. Are you listening though? Huh? Are you listening though? Are you listening? Are you listening to your God self? Huh? Are you listening to your God self? Are you connecting these dots? Because that's what it's about. It ain't about not liking the European pale-faced people. It ain't about not liking the pale-faced European hybrids. It ain't about that, because you see more and more time going by, these European hybrids, they starting to let some truth out because they know what time it is. And all of the pale-faced people are not evil or wicked. It's just like all our people are not, they don't just do good. Get out of the color. Get out of the artificial matrix where you in the box, where you going by skin color. Get out of the skin game. The skin game is no different than us agreeing to be black, Negro, colored, Native American, Indians, Hebrews. None of those got no kind of national flag. None of that. Ain't no land. Look, if it ain't no land involved in the name, it ain't the people. Brown ain't the people. Melanated ain't the people. So when you say I'm brown, I'm melanated. What they be saying? I'm not of this earth. Yeah, we know you not of this earth. None of us are from this earth though, but we live here. And everybody here got a nationality. So that means what nation you from? what you pledge your allegiance to. You feel me? All of our people ain't good. All of our people ain't bad. All the pale-faced Europeans ain't good. All the pale-faced Europeans ain't bad. We gotta break that spell. Principles, or you on the positive principles, or you on the negative principles. Period. Ain't nothing else. What you stand for? Over here, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So if you stand over here, then you on the right side. Nah, you on the other side over there. Cool, you over there. Now I know where you at. So I'm not even gonna be surprised if you do some fuck shit, some goof ass shit. I'm not even finna be surprised because I know where you stand at. You over there. Versus being over here. Let me show y'all this right here. All right. From the book, The Cosmos of Soul. Nationality is the unification. When you declare your nationality, no different than these people right here. All these flags. National, national, national. What is black? What is white? What is brown? What is red? They're not national flags. Neither is this. It's over with for that. Just like this. It's over with for that. We ain't finna be thinking it's no fat, pale-faced European going rooftop to rooftop, hood to hood. That shit dead. It's over with. That shit super dead. Super dead. Ultra dead. Ultra dead, man. Come on home over here. Because this is what they pillaged. Whole time, look at this. The cosmos of the soul. Before I get up out of here. What it say? What it say right here, fam? What it say right here? Put that on, man. Where's that at? Right here. What it say? Hold up. It say, now, as your attention is once again focused in the Balkan territories, watch this. The warriors of world order have intervened with bigger and better arms of destruction than those they sold to the little brother. While humanity fears that escalation of the conflict might lead to a nuclear winterfest, rest assured that it is not the intention of the secret government. Or what's their intention then? The hierarchy of power on Earth, rather they are using the theater of war to test much sophisticated tools of destruction involving mass mood manipulation and communications control systems. This what they own. The bombs are mere camouflage and distraction. Don't fall for that distraction. They on TV talking about, yeah, we gonna go to war, woo, and all that. Don't fall for that. Don't they say the world is a stage? They say the world is a stage for a real reason. The world is a stage, fam. But are you acting? Are you involved? Are you plugged in to the stage? Are you plugged into the fake stage? Huh? Or you your own generator, operator, and destroyer? You could plug into the artificial stage if you want to. But whole time, you ain't got to, because you a generator. You generate energy with your thoughts, your words, your actions. You a generator for the positive or the negative. It's your choice. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. It say the plot is intensifying now, and the danger is immense. It say, yet so many human beings still choose to bury their heads in the sands of ego-centered isolation, hoping the chilling winds of man's unkindness will blow past them and away, hoping that all will resolve and that soon this too will be only last year's forgotten news. Oh, you got that? Islam. It say, hoping that the pain and suffering will never reach their shores or touch their personal lives. See, there go that hope again. Yeah. You ever seen Shawshank Redemption? Huh? You seen Shawshank Redemption? What he was talking about? Hope. Hope can be dangerous. If you out here hoping, that could be dangerous. You don't want to hope. You want to know. And if you don't know, get familiar with the answers. Get in tune with people that got answers. Don't be out here hoping, wishing on a prayer. That's some Jesse Jackson shit. Dude talking about keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Fuck is you talking about? I don't want to hope. I want to know. What you mean hope alive? Hope mean you don't know. That mean you ain't got it in your hands yet. You just hoping on a wish and a prayer. Why do that for? Hoping. Nah, we ain't hoping, fam. We own that. That's what we own. We ain't hoping nothing. All these so-called politicians be out here selling hope. Just like that shit I threw up in my stories, though. That lotto shit. Hold up. Dude ass talking about, yeah, just play the lotto. Just play the lotto. Look at this shit. Talking about play the lotto. Looking ass. Play the lotto. I ain't playing no lotto. Play the lotto. What is that? What they own? This is what I gotta do in real time, though. In real time. Look. In real time. Look at this. In real time. Let's go.
Christopher Columbus didn't.
This is crazy.
I think is the most powerful myth.
So you tell him.
Oh, they took it off? They took it off? Oh, they took it off. Story ran out. Story ran out. But I had it in my stories, though, about the lotto. They was talking about how the lotto. They was talking about the lotto. Dude ass talking about the lotto and shit. He like, man, the lotto was a psyop. He like, man, tell me about the lottery. Dude like, man, the lottery is a psyop mission. That ain't no real thing. The lotto, fam, the whole lottery is set up for them to get our bread. Here we is hoping on a prayer. Yeah, just or, you know what I'm saying? Get you a scratch off or something. Put your lottery number in there. You put your bread up for the lottery ticket. They get the bread up to like 700 million. You feel me? They get the bread up super high. Then dude was like, man, nah, they get somebody from their operation to pretend to win the ticket, and they end up getting the bread. What? They end up getting somebody from the alphabet boys. They get one of them to go out there and parade like they just a happy-go-lucky winner. Dude, like, fam, 80% of them people that we win in that lottery, they work for them. But that's that hope, though. You hoping on the prayer like you finna hit the right number. Think about how they got that shit set up. They got the numbers in the machine. You put your bread down on a number that you can't control, hoping that your number gonna pop up on a machine that they made and can control. Our whole time, how we even know that the people that won that lotto, how we know who they is though? Ain't like they gonna pop out and be like, yeah, I won the lottery. They don't be on camera. They get their bread and they gone. You don't even see them no more. So how we know if they really an inside job or not? We don't know. We don't know. But that's that hope though. Just like you hoping, you might be hoping on this. You might have your children out here hoping that it's a fat, pale-faced European gonna slide down the chimney, even though you ain't got one. Even though you ain't got no chimney on your house. You might be telling your babies, yeah, you better be good for Santa Claus. Naughty or nice, I'm checking my list twice. Looking ass. Yeah, I'm just tell my children to leave some milk and cookies out, knowing goddamn well you finna eat them cookies and you finna max that milk up. You know damn well you finna drink that milk and eat them cookies up. I just want some cookies. Looking ass. I bet you do want some cookies and some milk. Gonna lie to you. We gotta stop lying to our babies though. Real shit, fam. We gotta stop that shit. Fuck them Easter egg hunts. Fuck this Santa Claus shit. Telling our babies like, yeah, this Santa Claus is real. No, sir. No, sir. If we don't stop it, when they gonna stop it? We gotta stop it now. We gotta be the one. We the generation, fam. I see it like Zenith. We the generation that's gonna put the message out there to, man, stop all that fuck shit. We that generation. We the generation that's like, we finna stop all that fuck narrative shit from coming out. We that generation. That's us. Right now. Right now. It's not finna come. It's already here. We that generation. Know that. So you chose, the wild part is, we chose to be here right now. In this time that we in right now, real time, we chose to be here right now, G. That shit wild. How we choose with a contract before we got in this body what we was gonna be on. And it just so happened that right now all this shit is coming out. All on TV. All these scandals and all this shit popping out. Every day they finding something. They just found something in the Euphrates. The Euphrates River just drained. They found a whole ancient civilization underneath the Euphrates River because it dried up. It's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to see that if your mind ain't centered, focused on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, you might have an asthma attack. You might fall out, collapse, or you might be brainwashed with the agenda of the dark side. Look, because it's kind of like this what's happening right now. It's kind of like this. This was happening in our brains right now.
Christopher Columbus.
This is what's happening in our brains. Fucking volcanoes erupting.
Christopher Columbus did not discover America. How you can discover a place where the inhabitants are watching you arrive from the shore. There are actually many other mariners before.
Oh, y'all want to see that? Hold up. Y'all want to go back to that? Hold up. Let's go to that then.
Columbus did not discover America. How you can discover a place where the inhabitants are watching you arrive from the shore. There are actually many other mariners.
There is a hybrid pale-faced European telling the truth again about Columbus not discovering America. Remember I said all pale-faced Europeans ain't bad? All of them ain't evil? All of them ain't good? Just like our people ain't all good and our people ain't all evil. You see it right here, man. This is the time that we in because the information right now is coming out everywhere. So it's finna start flowing like this. Peace. This how the information finna start flowing. Get ready. Just get ready. Just get ready. This how the shit finna start flowing in our brains. Like lava. Yeah. This how it's finna start flowing in our... So when you start hearing stuff like this...
Christopher Columbus did not discover America.
Your brain gonna be like this. It's happening right now.
I think is the most powerful myth.
It's happening right now. Ahora mismo. It's happening right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Shit lit. Shit lit. Hold up. Oh, let me leave this last part on y'all. Don't forget, this is a series too, though. This is a series, fam. This ain't just a one and done. This is a whole series right now. Turn your notifications on. It's a whole series right now. This shit up. Let's go. Let me leave this last part on y'all real fast. It say, because you are so bombarded with images of devastation, you become easily anesthetized and have learned to shut down your pain sensors in order to cope with it all. That indifference is the true reason the intensity of human violence and despair has reached such an unbearable level. You were not reacting anymore, and so they turned up the frequency. They turned the frequency up. Fam, this is what they own, G. They turned up the frequency because we ain't reacting. You feel me? We ain't reacting to the anesthesia. So the anesthesia, they looking at us like, nah. Y'all ain't reacting enough. So you know what we finna do? This with the dark force on. They start putting drugs on us. You feel me? They start putting dope on us. They start throwing social media on us. They start doing that. Once they start throwing social media on us, that's when people start to get them tentacles attached. Social media. How can we get these people to be distracted? Let's give them social media. Let's give them Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, IG, YouTube, Rumble. Let's give them all social media. Let them get caught up in that, play around and argue on that, hate each other more on that. That's what they own. We ain't going though. Oh yeah, porn. The fam, ain't it wild? You could go on social media and you got so much porn, whether it's soft porn or hardcore porn, it's on regular social media. They got the filter game crazy right now. You could have somebody look like something on social media and you see them in person, they don't even look like that. They don't even look like they look. Like they face don't look like it look in real life. This shit crazy because you can see it all the time. The distractions. Christmas. Instead of it really being a get together for our family, now it didn't turn into a whole, I gotta get the biggest gift. I thought it was about giving gifts out. How it didn't turn into who bought the biggest gift. Who bought the biggest gift? That's the one that get the praise. Ain't y'all noticed though? Then it's like a everyday. How every day turn into a Black Friday? You remember it used to be a Black Friday like twice a year? Like Thanksgiving, Christmas. It was a Black Friday. Remember that? But now, you got a Black Friday every day. Because they not moving that merch no more. They ain't moving that merch no more. Yeah, you got people out here. Catfish, dogfish, swordfish. You got all kind of fish. You got all kind of faces. You looking at shit like, man, I really gotta watch y'all. I really gotta watch people out here because they be looking like, fam, they be looking like all kind of shit. They be looking like all kind of joker fish. All kind of shits. Sawfish, crawfish, all kind of fish out here, fam. You gotta be easy outside, G. You gotta really be careful out here, fam. Cause they get down on you. The whole world is a stage. They get down on you. Hold up. Yeah, they get down on you. Turn right here. Before I get out of here. Before I get up out of here. Look. Listen, man. Yeah. Islam. So listen, man. Yeah, history could be fun. All we gotta do is that's just how I do it. I be making it fun because I like learning. So it's each one teach one. So I'll be saying it like this right here. It say, for without your fear and hopelessness, they have no power over you. See that? If we ain't got no fear because we know who he is and we don't feel hopeless, then the dark force ain't got no power over us, fam. This they understand all too well. It is why they continuously stimulate your worry and dismay over the possible unhappy ending, the final curtain, and a no way out storyline of total and complete annihilation. This is why they keep us afraid all the time. But check this out for our close. It say, considering that your food supply is poisoned, Gaia's rich forests are disappearing, and her oceans are dying. It is difficult to see your way back to harmony. Shout out to Hawaii. It say many of you are out somewhere hanging from a cliff, clutching your emotional lifelines, your fear, guilt, and powerlessness waiting for the fall. However, what more and more of you are now experiencing is the transmutation of chaos into order. Once again, as in the beginning, just as you felt your mother wreath and shaking the pain of your deliverance from the darkness of the womb through the birth canal, so is the earth mother now shuddering in the darkness of the night as she prepares for her rebirth into the brilliance of the light and her ascent upon the spiral of evolution. Bing fucking bong. That's what's happening out here. It's a rebirth. It's a cosmic rebirth that's happening right now, all around. It's a cosmic rebirth, fam. So don't be afraid. Don't feel hopeless. Don't feel like in despair. Nah, you up, you alive, you still kicking. You still got time to do what you got to do. Still got time. Still got time. You got all the power. You just got to realize you the one that got the power. You the generator. You the operator. You choose to build or destroy. It's you. It ain't nobody else. You the one with the power. Saying? You're the one with the power, fam. All right? You're the one with the power. You just got to know that. You got to know that. You the one with the power. Ain't nobody else got no power over you but you. All right? So let me show y'all these books for I slide. Keep in mind, this is a series. 'Tis the season. Yeah. So we're going to be going through a lot of things in this series, though. All right? Each one going to be different. Each one of these beam outs is going to be different, but it's going to link up to a series, though. Let me show y'all these books for I slide. All right? You want to stay tuned for this series, too, though. Strong. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out A-Rap Music. The Cosmos of the Soul. 100 amazing facts about the so-called Negro. What you was saying? What you was saying? What you talking about? The exhuming of a nation? That's what you talking about? Peace and love to the prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Yes, sir. What they talking about? America is the True Old World, Volume 2? The Promised Land? Get them screenshots up. This is what it's about. Each one teach one. The Circle 7? Holy Quran? Divinely prepared by the prophet Noble Drew Ali? Okay. Check this out. Money will buy a bed but not sleep. books but not brains. Money will buy food but not an appetite. Money will buy finery but not beauty. Money will buy a house but not a home. Money will buy medicine but not health. Money will buy luxuries but not a culture. That's wild. That's wild there. Money will buy amusements but not happiness. Money will buy a crucifix but not a savior. Damn. Money will buy a church but not heaven. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Money will buy luxuries but not a culture. Money will buy a church but not heaven. Money will buy a crucifix but not a savior. Stop giving your tithes away to this church. All them tithes that people that went to church on Sunday and gave, where that bread at? Do any of that bread go back to the community? No, sir. What you giving your bread to the church for? They ain't doing nothing but your bread but putting it in their pocket, and they gonna send that shit off. They gonna send that shit clean off. To who? The crown. Where the crown at? Islam, more. Where the crown at? The crown is over there in the Vatican. So they gonna ship our bread that we go to the church and be like, I'm gonna just give God. Why would the creator who created all and everything, why would the creator need paper? If the creator created everything, why would the creator need paper from us? Make it make sense. What would the creator do with some paper from us if we coming in there to pay homage to the creator? What the hell is the paper gonna do? The paper going to you, the church. That's where it's going? Okay. So hold on. So wait a minute. So the paper ain't going to the people. The paper been going to them. Let me show y'all these books before I get up out of here. I don't even want to start kicking that shit off. You gotta tune in for the next beam off of that. Let's go. For real. For real. I don't know when the beam are gonna be. Just tune in though. Turn your notifications on. It's up. Remember, you want to jump into the time machine, go right here. Yes, sir. We are gods. We are the Moorish women are the goddesses. Moorish men are the gods. The Moorish women are the goddesses. For sure. Know that. Know that. Know that. But you gotta turn up though. Turn your God on. Your God self. So I'm gonna catch y'all more on the next one though. Turn on your notifications. The book is out. Alright? If you don't know, get familiar right now. First book publication. Live. On the shelf. Social media. Amazon. ChalifaMedia.com. Whatever you want to go to. It's available. You need this one in your life though. Real rap. Not even just because it's my demo. But the information that's up in it. Ether. Straight up. Alright? Study, man. It's our time right now. Big up to the UK. It's our time right now. Appreciate y'all, Moors. Study. I self-law and master. Peace, Moors. Jamaica, Wagwan, Ayati, Sapase, DR, Keloke, PR, Wepa, and all the islands out there. East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north, overseas. It's our time right now.
I love
Peace,
BetterHelp.
boys.
Therapy has